Hey, it's 7:12. What time is it? It's Ryan PC Trimble time.
What's up?
How are you, Ryan?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Bob?
I'm well. I'm well. I saw something trending.
Yes.
That you mentioned. Was Thursday, like 2 days ago now. We were talking about the tragedies at Santa Barbara. Mm-hmm. You nailed that one. I mean, as soon as you talked about it, it was everywhere in the headlines.
Yes.
So I meant to tell you that. Bravo to you.
Thank you. It's yes all. You're talking about yes all women.
Yeah.
Yes, it is still trending. We're not going to talk about it too much, but it is. I noticed it's still trending.
Yeah.
One of the top trending topics on Twitter.
But like I mentioned that day, when it had happened, I saw a little bit of it, but we got off the set and I looked like, good night, this is everywhere
really
now.
taken off.
Yeah.
I honestly, I appreciated how you were on top of that.
Well, thank you. I tried
job.
to be. Thank you. Well, our first story is pretty cool for little babies like me who were raised on the awesome TV shows available through PBS, the public broadcasting service. And one of those shows is Reading Rainbow, which actually went off the air a few years ago. And that show showed kids the joy of reading and everything books could do for you. I loved it. I have always loved reading. It's kind of weird to have a TV show about books, but the end of it encouraged you to go read them for yourself. And it went off the air a few years ago, but now its host, LeVar Burton, is hoping to bring that show back by starting a Kickstarter campaign. And it looks like it's going to work because even though his Kickstarter video was posted only yesterday, they've already raised over $1 million, which was the goal. They've raised over $1.5 million already. And his goal is to bring Reading Rainbow back to a new generation of kids who are going to see it not through PBS, but see it online. Now, he wants to use this $1 million and more to create a curriculum. Actually, you can see right here, he's going to develop a web-enabled version of it for your house, and also create a classroom version with a curriculum that teachers can use, and all that is going to be available for free.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a fantastic program, and I'm very excited because people who like me who grew up watching that, it's cool to see that people or kids will be able to sort of take that into the next generation, the way they're using it, because right now it's only available as an app. They have an app for the iPad or whatever. And that's awesome, but to see it live again is going to be pretty neat, I think.
Yeah, for me it was the electric company.
I had an electric company.
They would teach you how to pronounce different letters, different combinations of letters, consonants, and everything.
But it's neat now, as you went through it now as a parent of kids that are 6, to see the pride in a child who can now read and put things together. And I remember sitting there watching these shows and I can actually do this now.
Yeah.
His sounds like a great idea, especially that he's going through social media and online to try to reach some of these kids, because that's where they are a lot nowadays. And
it was great that he did it through Kickstarter and reached out to people like me, people my age who grew up on that, who are willing to donate money to a cause like that.
Yeah.
And it's nice too in the age of all things audio that people still put a premium on the joy, as you mentioned, the joy of reading.
Absolutely.
And that they've jumped on board with this.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
Yeah. So our next story is, I don't know, you might know this about me. I drink a lot of Coke, It takes a lot for me to get a caffeine buzz because my blood is more Coca-Cola than actual blood. But this next story almost did the trick. This dude, Andrew Chifari, I believe is his last name, from Dallas, Texas, he set a world record for ordering and finishing the most expensive drink possible at Starbucks. It looks disgusting, but apparently it was over. I think, would you drink it, Kim?
Yummy. Yeah, look at all that whipped cream. It's like dessert.
Well, it cost $54.75.
Not for him.
Not for him because he actually didn't hand over any money. It was 128 ounces of an espresso milkshake concoction. He's a gold member of Starbucks' loyalty program, which entitles him to one free drink after every 12 that he buys. So he was actually able to rack up points and just get this monster of a drink.
I'm guessing this is off the menu?
Yes, it is absolutely not on a real menu. I don't even think I had a name. I couldn't find a name. Oh, no.
There's a name.
It's the Sexagon Tuple Vanilla Bean Mocha Frappuccino, which sounds like the most hipstery, Starbucksy thing you could order.
And I don't think it comes skinny.
I don't think there's an option for that.
Something's got to be put into that cost.
I saw a picture of it, and when I first saw it, I thought it was a gag.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks fake.
And then I read the story. I was like, all right, well, this is actually real.
Yeah. No, it's real, and he ordered it.
Delicious.
I don't think it's going to go on the menu anytime soon, but it is a thing.
Maybe they'll put some Coke in it for you. Coca-Cola, so you can.
Maybe. I wonder what Coke and coffee tastes like.
I don't know, but you try it and let us know.
If anyone's going to find out, it will be me.
128 ounces?
Yeah.
Is that 2 gallons? Am I doing that math right?
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a
64
lot.
ounces a gallon?
64 ounces, and yes.
That's a lot of liquid.
Yeah.
It's horrible. At any rate, I want nothing to do with it. Our third video, we actually was brought to us by Mr. Gannon Medwick, who found it for us. So Gannon, just why don't you kind of bring us through what this is?
All right, this is the National Zoo, and these are otters, which are cute in any capacity. And now they're banging on the keyboard, which I think it should have been in the cage for them, so they could really go to town.
So
but they're having a good time. And one dude actually works all the different keys,
he
goes
loves
up
it.
and down the line.
He's not letting anybody else in.
Yeah, they got they had a duet going there for a second. So where did you find this video, Gannon?
Actually, I got to give a shout to our other morning producer, one of our other morning producers, Steve.
Big Steve.
And, Steve. So he was killing it, and so how can you go wrong with animals
Sometimes
and music
together?
Look at that one. He's got both his paws through there, and they're making music.
I love that.
No,
you're so right.
At the National Zoo, and how did I miss this?
How did you miss that?
We watched the sea lions, but we didn't see the otters.
Otters are tricky. They
sleep
a lot.
They
they get so worn out. They'll swim around and then they're out.
And then all of a sudden they're just pulling a Billy Joel and just playing some piano.
Don't they look like cats?
They
Their
do.
Paws?
Oh my gosh. What if it were cats playing the piano? That's a lot.
A cat would do that too, I'm
They
sure.
would pass out. It would just fall asleep
pass
on
out
the
if these were cats playing the piano.
I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen otters that active. Every time I check them, they're chilling, they're lying on their back and just eating stuff. But you put a musical instrument in front of them, and they'll crush it.
Yeah, usually they're swimming. It's really odd to see their arms extended like that.
I know.
You never.
I never think about otter arms personally.
No, you just think about them sleek and swimming around.
I will say that I would watch an entire show of just animals playing instruments.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest.
You know what? I think we got something there, and I
Put
think
the video
maybe
back
the
up.
National
What do we have to
Zoo-
lose?
Maybe the National Zoo will come back and give them some more options.
Well, we
They
could
start
add a
band.
fourth hour to Caroline in the morning, and just talk about animal videos.
Like a xylophone. Could they hold the mallets?
They could use their little paws as mallets. They could do that.
We are going places with this one.
Trimble, if we did add that fourth hour, I know you would produce the heck.
Absolutely. And it would be the four of us would just sit and talk
star
about
in
it.
it as well.
Yeah.
It would be so silly.
And it would be new and fresh. All that. Oh man. Well, thanks guys. Appreciate that. And that coffee drink, I just took mine black this morning in my mug. That thing was something else. Yeah, ginormous. All right. Well, forecast for today, a lot like last couple of days. Still going to keep on the humid track, and that could lend itself to some scattered showers and storms. So heads up for those, especially this afternoon. Tomorrow we're kind of in the same boat, but some refreshing changes for the weekend. A little bit cooler, a little bit drier. Get set to enjoy that one. And get set to stay with us. We're back after the break.